Whoops. Cancer. Hi, Cancerians. How are you? Welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. I'm getting ready to drop cards everywhere. My dear, let's clear it. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a spiritual reading this week. This is all about what makes you beautiful to the world. What the beautiful gift is that you bring to the world, to bring to others. What needs to be brought here that you bring. Very important. Nobody else does it but you. Well, nobody else does it as well as you. Let's just say that. So that's what I'm doing this week. I am starting with Return of Spirit Oracle deck by Shirley Harnish. She's got a beautiful, she's very talented. She's amazing. Shirley Harnish, and she just released a new video. She does it very often. She's like a once a month, once every 2 months kind of video person. And great, I love her videos. So it's amazing. You'll like it. Go check her out. So we're going to do that. I'm going to use this deck to pull out what the beauty is of you that you have here, that you're bringing to this world, what makes you so absolutely beautiful. And then I'm going to my Starman Tarot. Here, I'll show you. The Starman Tarot. This was inspired and created in conjunction with David Bowie. A collaboration, I guess. It's pretty cool, interesting stuff. So I'm going to use the tarot to develop like how it is. Like how does it you really do this to get a better understanding of your practice here, what it is, your craft that you're doing for humanity that makes you beautiful. And then I will pull out a second oracle card, and it's, you know, if this is blocked, how do we unblock it? How do we at least just, what this beautiful gift is that you have, that you bring to people, to the world, to even animals, fauna, everything. How do we really grow and expand it? Because it doesn't matter how gifted you are at something. And even if you know what that gift, I pull out the cards, you're like, oh yeah, I know I do that. But it's interesting to see how Spirit kind of says, well, this is really the process of what's happening here. And then this is how you can really keep moving this forward for yourself, because you're going to keep expanding it until the day you die, right? And then the guidance and the outcome at the end of this for you. So let's get started. For my dear Cancer friends, what is the beauty that they bring to this world in this lifetime? What is the... you know what? Of course. You guys are all about this. Love. Wow. You guys just pulled out a full-on, full stop. Love. Nobody else pulled this out yet, Cancer. You guys have big hearts. That is very true. Very deep, deep divers here. Whew. This is interesting. Like, it's just... So whether you know it or not, you radiate with love is the message that I'm getting. Whether you know it or not, even on days where you're really down, there's still some sort of radiating love around you that brightens people. They see it. You radiate this love. You bring it in, you harness it. It's almost like because you radiate it, because you harness it. The universe is full of love. Now, okay. I'm getting the message, so I'm going to share it with you. I've never shared this publicly. I've never shared this publicly. I've only shared this with a very small group of people in my life. I don't want to, but I'm being called to do it. This is how I know. I'm just getting like there's somebody doubts that the universe is love. That the whole universe is love. This 3D experience that we're having is what sort of blocks that a bit. Oh, I don't want to share. I don't want to share. Okay, I'm not. I can't. I just can't. I know it. I know. I know I'm being asked to do it, but I'm not ready to put that out there yet. Anyways, so the universe is. Just trust me. If you could just trust me and know, I felt it. I have felt it. The entire universe is full of love. And it's a feeling that you don't want to leave. I know what happened to me I've heard it expressed by people who have had like near-death experiences where they died on the operating table or they died in a car crash and someone revived them. They were going into the light, and you know, they just felt like they were home. You know, people have described it as going home. And, you know, some voice or some energy said, you need to go back. It's not your time. They're like, no, I don't want to. I love it here. It's like, no, you need to go back. You need to go back. So the best way for me to describe what the love of the universe feels like is if you can imagine, hopefully, I'm hoping that, I know not everyone has had good childhoods. I know that not everyone is as fortunate as me. But I hope there's at least one experience in your life that you can reach into where it is like a childlike happiness and innocence. And imagine, for me, this is how I do it, because Christmas was always so much fun and full of magic. Like my grandfather, he would make sure it was awesome. Both my grandparents would. And he would hunt. I'm sorry if you don't agree with that, but he grew up in like, he was born in like 1918, and he grew up on a farm where there was no electricity, there was no plumbing, so they lived off the land, and that's totally natural. And he took that with him, and whatever he hunted, he used every part of it. And I'm sorry, but I believe that is very natural. That is a very natural way of existing. Now, so he would keep there was a couple times he kept the hoofs of the deer, and he would make like little prints in the snow for me as a kid, and I would go, oh my God, Grandma, the deer running, like, you know, for Santa, for Christmas morning. So I was very fortunate, and my grandmother would bake everything from scratch, even the pastry for her pies, like, and she would make homemade bread, like, it was like such happiness. And if you can imagine, before you hit an age where you could really experience disappointment, confusion, fear, like all those things that come with adulthood, and, you know, the happiest time sitting looking at the beautiful lights of the Christmas tree, and the house is dark, and just all the people that you know love you the most are right there right now, and nothing can touch you. You have no comprehension of that because you're so young and you're so innocent, and it's just that feeling of complete protection and love and happiness, like all around you. So I'm just saying that I have had an experience, and I can tell you that yes, that is what exists in the year. And in my experience, I did not want to go. And I'm a mom, and I did not want to leave that energy. I did not want to leave that energy. And I guess going home is a very simplified way of explaining that. So now, where I'm going with this, Cancer, is that this card, you can pull this in. This is amazing. I'm going to love this reading. This is amazing. Like, that energy, because that's what's in the universe. But it glows within each one of us too, but there's different times where we don't feel it. So what I'm getting though is, even when you're not feeling it, you're still pulling it in and harnessing it, and other people feel it. It's beautiful energy. Absolutely stunning. What a card to pull. What a card to pull for the beauty that you bring to this world. The beauty that you bring to this world is the truth of what the universe is. It's love. It's amazing. I'm getting the Beatles song in my head. All you need is love. Bah, 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 bah. Oh, whoa. That's a lot. It's very like, you know what? I think I should pull them out. Did you hear how those dropped? That was very loud. It almost like made my ears pop. Let's see what we have here. We have the World. So this is how you do it. This is your process. Now, we have the World, the Four of Wands, oh my God, the Emperor, the Lovers, the Tower. This is a big reading. The Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Cups here. I am allowing a lot of cards to come out this week. I feel like this one needs to come out too. What is it? It's the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay, well, give me a second. I am going to show you these cards because they are beautiful, and I hope you will enjoy the artwork of them. They're just spectacular. I need a second here to pull in what this is. It's a lot of cards, right? It's the World, the Four of Wands, the Emperor, the Lovers, the Tower, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. My God, I'm going to need it. An Advil when this is over. I do find these deeper spiritual readings, they can give me a headache. Get the damn song out of my head. Like, the song is so strong in my head right now, I almost can't receive anything else. It's that Beatles song, All You Need Is Love. Ba, 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 ba. All you need is love. I can't believe how much Major Arcana came out in the first spill here. The World, the Emperor, the Lovers, and the Tower. Well, the biggest message I'm getting really here is that you are the leaders in love. That's the simplest way to state it right now. You are the leaders in love. So, because you harness this... Okay, this is a really good way. So the first card is the World. I'm like, how is this? How is Cancer like able to harness this love energy from the universe? You're somehow able to bring it through the atmosphere of the earth, through the veil that, blocks a lot of this energy for most of us. You are somehow able to do it. And it's almost like it's just in your DNA, man. It has something to do with planetary alignment. I'm getting to, if you're a sun, moon, or rising Cancer, you can do that. You do this. And yeah. And Venus. But Venus, if your Venus is in Cancer and only that, she knows. You do this, but it's only really more romantic. Whereas the sun, moon, and rising do this on all levels of relationships with people. I'm just going to show you the cards because the message is as a whole here. There's too many cards for me to go, okay, so this would happen and then this Tower Moon and this. So there's your World card. There's a lot of imaging that is coming in on these. There's your Four of Wands, right? This is the union. This is two people walking down the aisle together, making a commitment to one another. The Emperor, this is that leader. This is that strong leader, that protector. The Lovers, these two are dripping with honey. I'm telling you. Gemini just had these two. Which is Gemini's card. The Tower. The Tower. The Nine of Cups. So yeah, so the Lovers. I don't think I need to explain the Lovers. The Tower, ending things, things coming to an end, disruption. Nine of Cups here. Your wish is my command. Let's get to the Ten of Cups. What do you wish for? I can do that for you. Eight of Swords. Not looking at something, choosing not to look at something, or choosing to think that there's nothing to look at. The Two of Swords is having to make a choice, but often being in a bit of indecision about it. This Two of Swords is the indecision pulls you apart, but it usually pulls you apart to a new beginning. The Three of Cups. Here, collaboration, celebration, happiness. This was a very strong card in Taurus's reading. So their hands are these these golden hands. Yeah. Anyways, you can go and see that. A Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, having a lot of choices, a lot of imagination and fantasy that plays in here. And then the Nine of Pentacles. So this is someone who has everything but the Ten of Pentacles. So being pretty close to that. Yeah, and I feel too that my nose is so itchy. I feel that a lot of you do actually affect a lot of people in this energy. People who may think that they don't need love. I have everything I need. I'm okay. I don't need that. All right then. So yeah. So I mean, so it is a very strong message here that you do this on all levels. If you are, I want to say, a sun, a moon, a rising Cancer, You do this on all levels of relationship. So even if you're not aware of it, there's still something glowing within you, something that people can't explain. They just feel it, they just know it, that they're feeling like there's always hope. There's always hope and love because you are somehow connected to the universe with the love. Like, you're like the love bug, man. You're harnessing it. Like you are the leader in it. You are the lover in it. You inspire. Now, the lover card, I feel, has also come out for those who have their Cancer in Venus. I feel that this is a very powerful message specifically for people whose Cancer is in Venus, that you are like the nectar that the bee needs to survive almost. So anyone who may, this can even be like just as a friends with benefits, a one-time thing. You can rejuvenate because you do have this ability. It's also very important to think about who you're going to give this to, because people will feel, so yeah, you have to be careful, Cancer. People will feed off of you. Isn't that interesting? I've got two. I don't want to miss either one of them here. This is why you get a headache. There's so much image stuff coming in. So people, you have to be careful who you share this with, particularly on a romantic level, because some people will feed off of it. If their vibrational energy is lower than yours, like a lot lower, it can be a little bit lower. That's okay, because you're kind of there in a way to help, and then they will meet you. You will bring them up. You will feed that little bee that's become weak, and I need my honey. I need my honey. I need my honey. Come on, honey. I need my honey. I need my nectar. But now you have to be careful of this, because there will be those that are disguised as bees, but they're bald-faced hornets. I hate those bastards. They're so horribly mean. You could be 300 feet from their nest, and they will come in and I wasn't doing anything, right? Like, that's what I mean here. So you have to be careful, because anyone whose vibrational level is really, really low, I don't know, you just somehow they connive you, you're just feeling weak in the moment, you're drunk, whatever. They will feed off of you. That will be, I want to say, it's like that energy vampire. You have to be careful of that, Cancer, because they are attracted to you. So you be very careful with that. And this tower moment that comes in for people that you produce with this love, this sharing, this divine connection with the connection of love. Because once you've shared it with someone too, whether it's through a kiss, through eye contact, through a hug, through a touch, yeah, like you allow them to be connected for a period of time. And it's almost like the connection, it comes through you, and then when you depart, they're still connected directly on their own somehow. It's almost like you open up like a little valve or a channel in people, and they can receive this love from the universe. And this tower moment is all of a sudden going into, my gosh, after I've been with Cancer, after I've had my love and my nectar. I've never been with a kid. I don't think I have. This is very intriguing, Cancer. I don't know. So yeah, like, it's a tower moment, and the tower moment takes them into like wish fulfillment. Wow. The ability to achieve wish fulfillment. It's pretty neat. Yeah. So then this takes us to the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords here. Yeah, you will take them out of not wanting to look at something. Now, this is not to say that this helps you not look at, like, to look at things you don't want to. No. There's other signs that have other ways of doing that. And that's all coming out this way. It's fascinating, actually. I'm going to watch all of them, because it's really fascinating what the groups of people, what their beauty is that they have to bring to the world. Other people will make you see things. What you do is not how you make yourself see things. Other people trigger you to see things you don't want to see. But this is what you do to people, because you will trigger them to see something they don't want to see. And it does. It almost pulls them apart in this 2 of Swords, this indecision. What should I do? What should I choose? But by pulling them apart, it exposes what they never wanted to look at in the first place. It exposes the shadow, the darkness. And then they hit the 3 of Cups. It's wonderful energy. This is how you do it. So you get them into feeling that abundance, feeling the radiation, feeling the love pouring in from the universe. You remove the blocks. You remove the blocks Cancer. You remove the blocks, you open and these are the two. These are the two that are drawn to you very much so. I want to say people that maybe are in financial abundance, but they're lacking it. Maybe they seem cold, or maybe they seem indifferent to love. You are drawn to them for a reason. You may not, you know, just the connection, just the time that you, I'm getting tired, there's so much coming through. The time that you spend with them is enough to open that channel. And you may you may never see the result, because it may happen weeks later and you never see that person again, or whatever it is. And then this 7 of Cups energy, just people who know that love is out there and they don't know how to find it. I'm just looking everywhere and there's nowhere to find it. And you give them hope. You give them something stable to hold on to, like, oh, I've been looking everywhere, when actually it's right here in front of me. And it is everywhere. Like, it's that kind of weird juxtaposition there. Oh my gosh. I'm glad this is the last one for the day. These are really tiring. Oh my God. Okay. How is this blocked, or what needs to be done to expand this beautiful attribute that you have? Shifting. I still need to look at this card. I sort of need to, you know what almost needs to happen right now? Like, there was so much coming in with 11 cards that came out for how you do this, what the process is, what it is that you do with this love energy from the universe that comes through you. I need to shift here. Wow, that's pretty deep. Okay, so you may or may not know this, but you are apparently shifting in and out of different portals. You are literally shifting in and out of different portals. And the vibrational energy that you are holding at any given time, such a deep one, Cancer, is directing you to the portal that you vibrate at. So depending on how high you want to go with this, you can. You could almost hit, like, well, you kind of are hitting source energy. You can bring heaven on earth is the message that I'm getting. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling like, I'm just like, I just feel like, I don't know, I've opened a channel and there's just so much information coming in. It's really, this is like, yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired, spirit guides. Wow. So, Cancer. Gosh, this is like one of those readings like when I did for Leo, and it was like the realization that they are the sun. They are the sun. That was tiring. And then Libra, you are justice in the world, which is why you face injustice all the time. So Cancer. Wow, you're actually shifting the planet. That is why you're here. You're actually shifting the planet. Your state and your relationship with love is very important. I think you know what I mean, right? Like, I'm very lightheaded right now. There's just like, I'm being pulled into a different dimension. I'm not ready to go there. And I guess I'm fighting it a little bit because I'm trying to stay grounded. This is a very big reading, Cancer. I wondered when one of these was going to come up. It's been a long time. Because I really feel like and it's slowly happening. Capricorn got one too, about being star seeds. So there's been 3 significant readings since I started doing this. And this is the one. This is the Cancer one. Is knowing and understanding and realizing that you are the shift in love on the planet. Like, we're all working on it, but you are the portal. You are the one that's going to the portals. These portals get activated when your energy matches it, basically. My energy can match it, and I'm not opening the portal. I can create my own vibrational energy to match, but I can't sustain it, and I can know that. I know that. But you can hit, when you match the vibrational energies on love with, it's like these energies that are, so, you know, don't imagine like some portal's going to open up and this light's going to come shining through. It's energy. Everything is energy. So there's like energy, and it floats around. It's all around the universe, the planet, the solar system. Oh, gosh. It's all around like that. And literally, it's like the best way to describe it is, because I'm seeing it. I can see it. It almost looks like a floating ball of liquid is what it looks like in my mind's eye, what they're showing me, whoever's showing me this. It's like this floating ball of liquid. And you know how there's a skin on liquid? Like the molecules come together and they form like this little, you know, it's like they say, if you fall from like 30 feet and hit the water, it's just like hitting cement, because it's that skin on there, right? It's that tension, the tension that the water molecules hold together. So this is the energy, the tension of the energy molecules. They hold this portal in place. The only thing, this is so fascinating when this shit comes in, the only thing that can open that portal, once that portal open, it's open. And this is why Earth has slowly become a better place. It's not what it was in the 1400s, I'll tell you that. Like, if I was doing this right now, I would have been burned or hung or something, or staked in the heart. Like, so things are getting better because portals have been slowly opening. This is why you do this. Isn't this freaking amazing? So these portals, yeah. So any one of you Cancer, there's something genetically about you, and I get this from the World card. There's something about your DNA. When your DNA hits this vibrational energy of love, you remove the tension on the portal, because your energy now matches that energy of the portal, the tension that was keeping it there, right? So it's like, there's somewhere for that energy to expand to. Otherwise, it was just clinging to itself. There was nothing. It was like a void to that energy. Look at all this stuff around us, like Earth. But to that energy, there was none of that on planet Earth. So that tension kept itself there. It wasn't drawn. It was only drawn into itself as a sphere, this portal. And then, yeah, your energy, this headache is just, this is an enormous amount of energy coming. God. Oh. Wow. Like, I don't know where that comes from. It's so fascinating. Like, I can see it happening, and I can see when you hit this vibrational energy based on love. It can only be based on love. And as soon as one of you Cancer, any of you around the Earth hits this matching vibrational energy to this portal, it opens, and that's it, it's open. And it makes the Earth a better place. You are slowly bringing heaven to Earth, like in a way. Or you're slowly bringing up the vibrational level. I need to pull tarot cards. I can't go much longer on this reading. What's coming? Oh my God. Oh. It makes so much sense now, this tarot card for you. God, of course. Am I dumb or what? Did I just never really get it? The Chariot is what came out, Cancer. That's the last card I'm pulling here. I am exhausted. I have a splitting headache. I need to lay down. Wow. Look at you. You're the portal opener. I love this reading. I did not see this coming. Gosh, you are the portal opener. This is so amazing. I'm just so in awe. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm going to show you this sideways because you can see the whole thing. Look at all the imagery. Like, look at, there's a little, I think it's David Bowie's head in there. You see the Komodo dragons, nothing can stop them. The only thing that can stop them is you. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm really exhausted after that one. God, that was fascinating. I'm going to watch this reading. I can still see those portals like these balls of liquid, but they're energy. And they won't expand out onto Earth because nothing here matches that energy yet until you hit it. Until somehow you just hit this vibrational energy in love, whether it's a new experience, a new meditation practice, a new something, and then, wow. It's so amazing. I'm just done. I'm tired. Thanks, Cancer. That was amazing. Thank you so much for allowing me to do that reading. That was just mind-blowing. That was really mind-blowing. Okay, guys. Be gentle with yourselves and love. Bye.